Welcome, everybody. This is your daily reading for all zodiac signs, and we are going to focus on giving you clarity for those who need it, and also how to quickly change things into your favor. We're going to look at astrology, tarot, and horoscope. Let's see what we have. We have Virgo reversed here. Something is unhealthy, possibly toxic even, or some of you are dealing with a spying, stalking, hacking energy. Could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be. You could be a Virgo. It's happening to you. There is a Virgo involved, something happening in Virgo season. Whatever this is, it's something to be mindful of. Definitely jealousy at your work. If something is not going well at your work, it requires your attention, everybody. This could be jealous colleagues, or this could be people that want you to fail at your work. If there's anything going on regarding your health or your work, right, it requires your attention. If you're dealing with a spying, stalking, hacking energy, and this has been going on for quite some time, or you might have suspicion that somebody is acting that way, you are definitely right. Yes. And maybe you are considering, not continuing with somebody because you feel something is off. You are absolutely right. Yeah. If this is something about your health, and you are not going, to the professionals, right? Medical professionals, it's something that you might want to consider, because Virgo reverse means that, health is only going to get worse. So you need to take action, maybe even immediate action. This requires attention ASAP for some of you. And others of you, if you're dealing with spying, stalking, hacking, maybe you have a restraining order, maybe you should ask for one. You need to go to the authorities, right? And others of you, it hasn't stopped. This person is still spying, stalking, hacking you, whether there is a restraining order or not. Let's see, okay, what do we have here for all of you? Let's see. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed here. We have Virgo again reversed, everybody. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, right? I do not know if you are in a relationship, if you feel that your partner, your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever kind of commitment here is, right? If you feel that they're dealing with somebody else, yes. If somebody is contacting you and says this to you, believe them. They're telling you the truth. Do they have gain in telling you this? Of course, they want the relationship to be broken. So, receive it, everybody, and then confront your person with it if you want to. Others of you, you don't want to stay anymore. You're going to leave, or you already left. Queen of Pentacles reverse is it's an unhappy wife or husband. Yeah. Yeah. It's an unhappy wife or husband. If you're dealing with somebody who constantly asks you, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? Is that your colleague? Are you effing your colleague? All these ridiculous questions, right? Like, it's like an interrogation. Virgo and the Queen of Pentacles reverse is like an interrogation. It's not a relationship, everybody. This is not a relationship. This is an interrogation. This is somebody that's jealous. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that, or the King of Pentacles, right? It's somebody that's secure, stable. They're building, right? So if you get a bonus, promotion, raise, if you are growing in life, then there's somebody here who doesn't like it. If this is your partner, right, then the husband or the wife is utterly unhappy. This is also a spouse, right, or a partner that's jealous because you're growing, they're not growing. So, yeah. There's something about somebody's diary. I see somebody writing in a diary about how unhappy they are in a relationship. It's like a diary of an unhappy wife or husband. Okay. Others of you, you're worried about the relationship between you and your mother, your father, maybe partners, right? Others of you, your mother, your father, or somebody's ill here, sick. Maybe you tried everything and there's just no progress here. If you look right, this Queen of Pentacles in the background, there's a lot of, herbs and all that stuff, right? It's reversed. So some of you tried everything. You've given up hope. Okay, show me please. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is reversed. I have double Capricorn, double Virgo, yeah. Capricorn is 10th house, it's career, it's work, it's fame, celebrity, it's power, it's the industry, it's karma. It's the GOAT, right? The greatest of all time. Somebody does not want you to be the GOAT. Others of you, you deliver karma, right? You're a Capricorn, you're watching. Somebody doesn't want you to deliver karma. They're saying, yeah, this person wants to, be your karma. You are. If you are a Capricorn. Why? Because it is Sanskrit. It comes from my bloodline. I am the daughter of a Brahmin priest. That's Sanskrit. That comes from my bloodline. So if you are a Capricorn, you do deliver karma, right? So if somebody says, yeah, this Capricorn thinks they're going to deliver karma, they are. It's called Shani Deo Karam. Sanskrit. My bloodline, right? So if you're a Capricorn here, I don't know, somebody really is annoyed because they would love to deliver karma, but they can't, right? Ace of Pentacles reversed is also, there's a split or breakup, divorce, everybody. Or they're jealous because you get the bonus promotion raise. This could literally be your boss. Your boss is afraid that you're going to take over, that you're going to take your boss's role here, or you get the boss's job. If you already have received it, everybody's looking like, why did you get the job? Why did you get, the function? Why did you get the bonus promotion raise? Hey, I guess you work for it, right? Whoever you are. Whether you're a Capricorn or Virgo, it could be a Gemini, you could be a Cancer, you could be a Sagittarius, Leo, I don't know who you are. I guess you deserved it, right? So what's the clarity, everybody? The clarity here is that these people will never change. And the clarity is that, you're simply amazing. Yeah, so they keep spying, Page of Swords, childish energy, right? These are people that are still at kindergarten, right? It's not even high school energy. Others of you, you have to pay everything for your child. This is a single mom, single dad. Somebody doesn't want you to have the money, you get all the money. And somebody is trying to make it smaller. It could be a Virgo. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra is now here with the Page of Swords. Somebody wants you to lose all your money or something like that. Maybe even your work. Okay, let's see. We have the Eight of Wands here, which is Sagittarius energy. We have the Two of Wands, Aries energy. And we have the King of Cups reversed here. Somebody is definitely 1,000,000% either talking to somebody, visiting somebody, or effing somebody. 1,000,000%. Eight of Wands, Two of Wands, King of Cups reverse is lying about their whereabouts. The wifey or the husband here is cooking, right? Is, making plans here. Maybe this is something about the children going to school, a recital, whatever, right? The other partner does not show up. They're making excuses about work. They're not at work, everybody. They're with somebody else. And it's starting to become normal. It's starting to become normal that somebody does not show up. Somebody's not engaged anymore. Somebody's not interacting anymore. So somebody feels alone. Somebody's lonely, yeah. I have a diary of an unhappy wife or husband. Or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, right? So somebody is genuinely thinking, what am I going to do? Am I going to stay? Am I going to leave? This person is going to leave. This cannot go on like this anymore. Others of you single mom, single dad, somebody needs to pay up. They need to pay up big time. The King of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is someone who's trying to escape payment. But they have to pay. If this is about child support, care, alimony, yeah. Ten of Wands is here. They're stressed because they got to pay up. Sagittarius. Whomever is the single mom or the single dad, right? Whoever takes care of the children, they get a huge payout. Okay, show me other messages. Eight of Swords is here. Gemini energy. Two of Swords is here. Okay. Yeah, Three of Swords is here. Okay. Somebody is jealous. Okay. Listen. There's a couple here, okay? And one of them is in an extremely unhappy relationship. Diary of an unhappy wife or husband. Okay, so the other one is like, oh my God, you're going home. You're going to have, sex with your wife, with your husband, blah, blah, blah. But they're not. They're not doing that. Three of Swords is reversed. They don't even love them. They're not doing that. For some of you, they're staying for other reasons. Maybe because of financial reasons, the children, maybe because of health issues, I don't know. The Eight of Swords is somebody who's looking from the outside in and is like, oh my God, I'm losing out. Somebody's not losing out, okay? Because somebody is just in an utterly unhappy relationship. If they chose somebody else over you, whomever you are listening, they are in an utterly unhappy relationship here. And then I have somebody, you can't trust them, right, with Virgo reversed. This is with the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, they're reversed, and with the Eight of Swords here, this is money laundering. This is somebody who's into criminal activities. You cannot trust them. They do it again and again and again. They got a card, they had to go to jail. Maybe they're in jail again. Others of you, are they going to go to jail? Yes, they are. This is a habitual liar. This is a habitual criminal, right? They don't change their way for nobody. Whether it's the wife, it's the children, it's the reputation, it's the image, right? Public image. They don't care. They just want to be criminal. Okay, any other messages that you need to know about? The Five of Wands is reversed, Leo. Why is the Five of Wands reversed? Because of the Knight of Swords. Okay, I have somebody here that's cuckoo, everybody, okay? And somebody is going to go to jail because of that. Some of you are dealing with a stalker or whomever or whatever this is. Make sure that you go to the authorities, to the police. Because this one is going to go to jail. Whatever they're doing, for some of you, they're slashing your tires or they're damaging your property or your cars. I literally have that here. Somebody's slashing your tires, damaging your property, your car. And so they need to go to jail. And they are going to go to jail, whomever this is. I don't know. This is a double deck, right? What are the odds, everybody? It is a double deck, right? Then somebody's trying to escape a sentence or is trying to escape what they've done. That's not going to happen. Somebody's going to go to jail, 1,000,000%. I also have somebody here who's trying to demotivate you. It's like maybe you want to press charges, you want to, hire a lawyer or an attorney, you want to go to court, right? And then the Queen and the Ace of Pentacles is like affecting your financial situation. So somebody's doing everything to make sure that you're not going to press charges, that you're not going to go to court, that you're not going to hire an attorney or a lawyer, but you should, everybody. Because somebody here, needs to be behind bars. Others of you, you are an attorney, of course, right? You are a lawyer, you're a judge, you work for the judicial system. You could be a copyright. Because of you, people, have to go behind bars. Really simple, right? Show me what's in between here. The Eight of Swords. Others of you, this is a stalker. This is somebody who's spying, stalking, hacking you. This is also having a tracking system on your device or on your car, on your motorcycle, checking your whereabouts. They're going to go to jail. Show me, please. Ooh. Yeah, the High Priestess is reversed. 4th house, Moon, Cancer. It ruins your life, right? This is also STDs, crabs, for a reason, right? It's the prison of the soul. Wow, it is the cellmate, literally, right? Well, that's the cellmate. 4th house, Moon, Cancer. I cannot make this up. If your person is somebody that runs around and gives people STDs, now they got the worst one, everybody. It starts with the letter A. So, yeah, now, that's kind of deep. That's also Cancer, 4th house, Moon, right? It's, psychopaths. It is also STDs, right? It's hidden energy. It's lying energy. This is why it's being ruled by the Moon, right? Let's see, final message here. The Sun is here. Everything will be illuminated. I just told you about the cellmate, which is the Moon, 4th house, Cancer. It ruins your life. You can Google it, everybody. Yes, the Moon is the prison of the soul. And the soul is Leo. The sun is in upright. So there's a soulmate coming in. Maybe you're already with a soulmate. Somebody can't stand it that you're with a soulmate. Others of you, the sun is here, right? Because Leo also rules children. So for some of you, there's something going on about child support, care, alimony, something about divorce, splitting up, right, breaking up. And with the sun, whomever is the single mom or dad gets a huge payout. So congratulations. For those of you dealing with that, others of you spying, stalking, hacker, they're going to get caught. They're going to go to jail. Congratulations. Others of you, this is a psychopath. This is a restraining order. You're going to request it or they're going to go to jail. Congratulations. And others of you, you want new love. You don't want the cellmate anymore, right? You want the soulmate. Others of you, you don't want Cell. You don't want Selma or Sally. You don't want Cell, right? Cell. Moon, 4th house, Cancer, cellmate. You want the soul, whatever that means for you, right? Others of you, somebody doesn't want to go on vacation. It's like, fuck, I go alone. Or somebody last minute cancels plans for vacation. Fine, you're saying, I'm going to go alone. Others of you, they can't join you because they're in jail or they're going to be in jail. Whomever this is, and this is, of course, only right if you recognize the patterns, everybody. You're not going to go to jail, everybody, out of the blue, right? So if you're not dealing with a criminal, this is, of course, not your message, right? Really simple. But if you are dealing with somebody who is spying, stalking, hacking, psychopath energy, criminal, right? But also, like restraining orders, all that stuff. Maybe even steals cars, breaks into houses. Yeah, steals cars and motorcycles. Somebody who is traveling a lot. I also have somebody here they get caught by the border control. Yeah. And then, of course, I have the ordinary cheating here, right? Somebody's in a third-party situation. Somebody's still married. And if you're wondering if they go back to a happy family or if they lost you, they didn't want to be with you, they chose somebody else. Was for loads of you, they chose the hoe or the mister or the mistress. They are utterly unhappy. Why are they utterly unhappy, everybody? It's really simple. If you're in a relationship and you're cheating, aren't you going to go with the mister or the mistress, the hoe, right? The prostitute, right? Which is the high priestess, for reverse, right? 4th house, moon, Cancer. If you're going to be in a relationship with that person and you dump the one, right, that you were in a relationship with, it's never going to work. It's not the job profile of a hoe, of a mister or a mistress to be in a relationship. When they choose them, everybody, they're going to be utterly unhappy because the excitement is gone. The whole purpose of the high priestess, moon, 4th house, Cancer, right? Hoe, mister, mistresses, prostitutes, is the excitement that people want. And then if your person chose this person, whomever this hoe is, right, they're utterly unhappy. It doesn't work, everybody, anymore. The brain is literally saying, nah. Computer says, nah. Because that's not the role. That's not the purpose of a high priestess, everybody. So, there you go. If you needed that clarity, here you go. And others of you, like I said, you're going to have a huge payout here. You're a single mom, single dad. They're going to pay big time. They're going to pay big time. And there's no way, they have to work. They're going to be stressed. Maybe they need 3 or 4 jobs, whatever, right? But they're going to pay you 1,000,000%. Subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching, everybody. Also, hype the video, please. And in the video section, you will find Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, and daily readings like these on a daily basis. Okay, if you're interested, go check it out. Go to GOES2 everybody. If you want to change your life, have a wealthy and a healthy life, join the brothers and sisters that have done that on my channel. Then do that, everybody. Also for compatibility birth chart readings, yes, if you want to reconcile. And also for those of you who want to, have a business, change a business, create a business, optimize a business. You can all buy them, everybody. Detox plans and other things. You will find them on goddessdragontarot.com. If you need anything else, just send an email to gdt88888@gmail.com. That's 5 times an 8. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.